Welcome to Good Mythical More. Can we match the Letterboxd review to the crew member? I don't know yet. We'll find out.
But first, we're going to donate $1,000 to Outright International to aid in their mission to strengthen the capacity of the LGBTQIA human rights movement, and you can join us in giving at outrightinternational.org.
Thank you for being the Mythical West. Come on out here, guys.
Megan, Michaela, Madison, and Taylor.
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 How you guys doing? What's up? What's
Hello.
new? What's new? What's new? So Letterboxd is only something that I have inferred. I'm so in the dark about this.
Okay.
I'm inferring that it's just you review movies that you've seen, and it's like a social media platform just for sharing the movies that you've seen.
Mm-hmm. And reviews that you left
So like
as well.
for that one, it has like the name of the movie, then it has the number of stars, and then your own little blurb, and all of that's written by.
And it's a great way to keep up with what you think about things, because you know how you forget.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've almost started a Letterboxd account at least 10 times.
You should.
Maybe this will help me get over the hump.
You should. It's really fun, actually.
So we've got your 4 favorite movies. And then
Oh, is that what it is?
up here on top, and then we've got.
Okay, and can you throw it on the screen too?
They're seeing it, yeah.
It's like a MySpace
So-
top 5.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, okay.
so you got your 4 favorites, and then we've got a recent review.
So
So The Princess Bride, Labyrinth, Ever After, and Spirited Away.
these are all fantasy movies. You got a little bit of comedy. You got a little bit of puppetry.
These are all great movies.
Ever After. Is there any puppets in that?
I just
there's-
appreciate the comparison to MySpace for the two of you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Because
I know my audience.
Thank
yeah.
you for
You're
that.
welcome.
yeah, terms
It's
you'll
like
understand.
MySpace.
We appreciate
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And Carry On, which I watched.
Is it Carry On or Carry On? Is it?
Well, the review will clarify that.
My Wayward Son is the review for
So it's-
3 stars.
So it's a Styx lyric.
Get it? Carry On, My Wayward Son. For those of you who don't know, it's a song. Even with Link's clarification, maybe you didn't know. Styx is a band. And it's not spelled S-T-I-C-K-S. It's S-T-Y-X, because it's the river Styx, which is in Hades.
Yeah.
Not a good movie. Like such a like a Carry On. Like it was a Christmas movie that wasn't a Christmas movie, and it was just
Is it scary? Is it like, oh no, I thought
No.
my bag would fit, but it doesn't.
yeah.
Now I've got to like hand it. I've got to roll it back out and have the walk of shame off the plane.
It's a TSA sympathy play.
Oh,
Yeah. The whole thing is to make you feel for the people who work for the TSA. Oh. I think that's what the point of the movie is.
well, that doesn't sound bad per se.
Oh, I didn't say it was. Does this seem like I think that's a bad
It
thing?
just sounds.
The way that I'm talking
it might
about
sound
it?
boring. What? So, but
It's
the
not
review-
boring. It's just towards the second half of the movie, lots of just laughing at the movie in a way that the movie did not intend to be laughed.
How many stars do they give it?
3 out of what I guess is 5.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty generous based on your.
And this person has otherwise good taste. Well, I mean, the first thing I think is Megan, because Megan is into like fantasy stuff so much. I mean, that's just where immediately I'm just like, boom.
Yeah, hold on to that there.
Don't you feel that?
Um,
And she seems like she might think that Carry On is okay.
yeah.
The way that
Above average.
the way that I talked about the TSA. And now, listen, I didn't turn it off. I might give it 2.5. Round that up to 3. We're on the same page.
Is that Drew Barrymore in Ever After?
Uh-huh.
Interesting. All right, let's see this next one. We can move these around. All right, so favorite movies are. Again, throw it up there so we.
Well, the problem is,
You don't want
see,
to?
we kind of had some usenames in the ones we were showing you on the
Oh,
screen.
that won't help.
Yep.
I'll look at this then.
I love that none of us clocked
Secret
it.
Life of Walter
I
Mitty.
did not see
We'll
that.
show it to them so you can just look at it. We'll show it to the people at home. So you can just look at it straight.
That's a good idea. Secret Life of Walter Mitty, which is Ben Stiller's breakout role as a star, but also a director, I believe.
The Ben Stiller show was nothing to you?
Right. Ben
No,
Stiller
this
has, like,
this is
30
where this
years
was his
of Hollywood
breakout role.
history.
This was his breakout.
His mainstream.
Yep.
Night at the
Understood.
Museum.
Yeah,
and
this was
the
his
second
breakout
one?
role.
The second and the third one.
Pride and Prejudice with
Ignores me.
the swashbuckler from
Ben Stiller.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Not nipple baby.
No, he was not in Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't have a dog in this game, but he was not.
No, that's Keira Knightley.
He's moved on.
Oh. And you were right, and I.
You don't
I
remember
will
Ben
admit that.
Stiller and Pirates of the
The
Caribbean?
one with the squid face.
I was like, sir, no, that was Orlando
an
Bloom.
interesting-
That was not.
Group of 4 here.
And we got Her, which is a great.
Her is that's a fun movie. The Birdcage,
Birdcage is
That's a fun
That's a
movie.
good classic comedy.
and then reviewing the best little whorehouse in Texas from 1982. 5 stars and a heart. Mona is stronger than me. FR. Is that for real? So out of touch. Mona is stronger than me for real because if Ed Earl
No, it's
asked
France.
if Ed Earl asked me to marry him, there's no way I'm getting through I will always love you.
There's an emoji. Do you wanna? Can you do the emoji?
And I think that is the hand over the
It's
face.
like a little bit more like
Cutesy.
yeah, cutesy.
Furtive.
Be a little cutie about it.
Wow. Okay.
So Dolly Parton.
Eclectic taste.
Dolly Parton is the proprietor of the best little whorehouse in Texas. I haven't seen this movie.
It's wonderful. Should.
There's not really a in the same way that there was sort of a pattern that you could pick up in this first
not a
one,
pattern.
There's not as much of a pattern. It's just like Her is just, they're all really good movies, but you got Pride and Prejudice, which is like romance. You've got Birdcage, which is classic comedy. You've got Her, which is like a futuristic movie, and then
Yeah.
Walter Mitty, which is like inspirational.
Broad tastes. Broad taste. Taylor, I think you're very focused. I think you're a focused taster.
Oh, so you don't you think
This taster.
I think this is
Taylor's too focused? For
Madison was
I'm so proud of you.
said that this was not her,
Oh, then you thought she was lying.
but I think she's lying. And we can switch it around, but just hold on to that right there.
Calling me a liar
yeah,
Yeah.
to my face.
Because
Oh,
you've seen
yeah.
a lot of great movies and you've learned how to lie. That's how it works.
Take this one here, right? You might share taste with this person.
Beetlejuice, When Harry Met Sally, 1917, which is a pretty rough war movie, and The Bike Riders, which is great. I saw that last year. I thought that was excellent.
So you got a couple of oldies
And then
a couple of newies.
Conclave, 2.5 stars. Interesting. Okay, we had the RuPaul shade button pulled up while watching this, and thank God we did because Slay, go off, Queen.
You said that so well.
What a twist. Spoiler alert, there's a twist that makes sense. Shout, not shout out. This is just a shout to the real star of the show, Ralph's breathing. Yep, Ralph Fiennes had a lot of. First of all,
Did not.
I'm disappointed in the 2.5 stars for Conclave. I watched it on the I watched it on the plane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rafe.
Right.
Would you like to be corrected, or would you like to continue on?
Oh,
I was like, who's
that's nice to give the.
He likes to be corrected.
I give it 4 stars out of 5.
Okay, that wasn't the correction.
Yeah.
Correct.
You read.
You said
Ralph.
His
Ralph,
name's Rafe.
like Ralphie.
Rafe.
Rafe.
Well, there is an L
He's
in
a
it.
fancy boy. That's true. He's a fancy
Yeah, but we're
British boy.
American.
Right. Oh.
We
And you know
pronounce.
what? I didn't think about that, and you're correct. Ralph.
Ralph.
It's Ralph.
Oh, I thought you were saying, would you like to be corrected on your opinion of this movie?
That's why he.
And I was like, yeah, go, Madison, go.
Yeah.
We're beefing.
I'm
Haven't
feeling
you seen
Michaela.
Wreck-It Rafe?
Rafe. Rafe's breathing.
No, Carney.
Man. So Beetlejuice is not really. I mean, this isn't a horror fan because this isn't a hard horror fan because Beetlejuice is a
He's now
comedy.
said Beetlejuice 3 times.
Right.
Just to be clear.
I'm feeling Michaela on this.
He
One.
is kind of giving Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
beneath
Giving
the neck.
shout.
Yeah.
Giving shout.
Yeah.
I don't
I
understand
got my
the
Beetlejuice pants on.
get
The RuPaul button part. I didn't understand.
It is to
Shade
do
button?
with the twist in Conclave, which if I tell you the twist,
Not an ally.
Can't
That's all I
tell
gotta
the
tell you.
twist.
then the whole movie is ruined.
Yeah.
Rafe Fiennes turns out to be RuPaul.
Yes.
How'd you guess?
2.5 stars.
So, wow, how is that even possible? You keep staring at it.
Because When Harry Met Sally, again, like just a great romantic, like the best romantic comedy of all time.
Without question.
We're getting a lot of, I don't know. I mean, Madison is almost making it seem like this is her by the way she's calling these things out, but maybe that's too obvious, and we go with Michaela.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to be doing a lot of switching around here.
This is tough.
And then for this final one, favorite movies are Kill Bill. Is that volume 2? I believe that's volume 1. And then you've got
That would be
The
weird.
Emperor's New Groove.
Okay.
Singing in the Rain, going way back. Napoleon Dynamite.
The Emperor's New Groove is one of your 4 favorite movies?
So weird. Poor Things got 4 stars, and then the question, the question marks, but also more question marks and exclamation points. That is the review.
I think I would.
Which I understand
I think
that.
I might give Too Many Things 5 stars to have an effective Letterboxd account because I would definitely give him Poor Things 5.
I wouldn't have given it 5. I would have given it 4. I did see it, and I have seen Kill Bill. I've seen Napoleon Dynamite. I've seen most of these.
You haven't seen Emperor's New Groove?
And I'm
got
not.
kids.
I'm not going to.
Wow.
I told my kids, I was like, those Disney movies, I ain't gonna be watching those with you.
Yeah. It was
Hey, you
like
know what? I respect
First
that
thing.
boundary.
I never did.
That's
first
a
thing
really
as
good
they
boundary
popped
to
out
have.
of the womb.
You're gonna learn about these Disney movies.
let's go.
I ain't gonna be there for any of that ever.
And then but the ironic thing is that your daughter really likes Disney.
Yeah.
You know, I let my kids watch all of them, and that's why they're not Disney people now.
Oh,
Yeah. So you played your hand wrong, my friend.
I don't think she loves the
Yeah,
animated
yeah.
movies. though.
He physically looks like
Oh,
Yzma.
yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Who, me?
Yeah.
and you don't know what I mean by that.
No.
'Cause you've never seen the movie.
He
You
sounds
vowed
like
to-
Yzma
He
too,
sounds
just a
like
little
Yzma.
bit.
Is this an animal or a person?
That's a person.
A person
Is this
who
an
turns into an
animal?
animal at one
Person
point in the
you
movie.
decide.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm really
Singing in the
upset
rain.
about this. I have a feeling in my body that doesn't feel good that you're
Yeah.
never gonna watch that movie.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, this is really bringing up a lot for me.
You love all of these, is what?
Yeah, I'm a movie person. I like movies. I've got a letterbox. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that just tells you.
Why y'all
Yeah.
should get a letterbox.
Yeah.
Why you
Should get a
literally
letterbox.
bring up so many feelings about movies. That
I've
you
only
never thought
posted
you-
though.
This is really
one review on
difficult.
Letterboxd.
Yeah, because this is the only one I feel good about. This is Megan.
Yeah, I didn't feel great about, because I wanted to give this one to Taylor. I don't know why, but let's do this right here. Singing in the Rain.
What a glorious feeling.
That's
happy.
that's a little. That's got
I don't
Madison
know.
I'm
energy,
singing in the rain.
Emperor's
I can
New
keep
Groove.
and it's
though?
all over the place. The tastes are all over the place. All right, let's start with Megan. Let's get a confirmation.
Yeah.
I've literally like been a Labyrinth defender on this show.
Yes.
And I found out everyone was really young and didn't know what this movie was. That
David
was
Bowie
really
used
hard
to
for
scare me. Like I used to
How?
live in fear of him.
He's so beautiful.
How he looks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was like, is he a real person?
Right. I wasn't sure.
Those are very solid choices. I think The Princess Bride would be in my top 4. It would probably end up in there.
I think you need to make a letterbox.
I think-
I want to
Be in
see.
your
I
top
want to
4.
know what you think.
I was born because of The Princess Bride. That was my mom and dad's first date movie.
You were born because on
Yeah.
the first date, did something occur in the theater?
Yeah, they had
And
sex in the theater.
Well,
Yeah, they
no.
said the little fugashi ball. They
Yeah,
said
yeah.
that really.
So I guess I came to be. No, I wasn't immediately born from the
It
movie.
started.
Yes,
You were
yes.
a twinkle.
The first,
The twinkle
yeah,
began.
The twinkle began.
The sparks.
Me, the little twinkle. And I will say, I'm a very generous Letterboxd reviewer. Like, I will give something.
Oh, okay. So 3 sucks.
I don't base this on how good the movie was. I base it on how good of a time I had.
Okay.
And I had a
Okay.
great
I
time.
respect that. I respect that.
Yeah.
Do we want to do any last minute switcheroonies here? I feel like Madison could be any of these.
So much.
I think we might have all 3 of these wrong.
Slay, go off, Queen. Emoji.
Do you think I would say that?
Yeah.
Michaela liking a war movie is the thing that is throwing me off. I don't see that. I don't see Michaela liking a war movie.
I don't like war.
But what about like
Me and war.
her is the outlier here, and there's like you got this
Her is a
MIDI.
Yeah.
I would put Kill Bill with Michaela.
With Singing in the Rain?
I would put MIDI
The Singing in the Rain is really throwing
with
me
Madison, and I'd put Bike Riders 1917 with Taylor.
off. Taylor didn't write Slay, Go Off, Queen. I just don't
You
think...
obviously don't follow Taylor's Twitter.
I don't.
Yeah, I think Taylor wrote
Do
that.
you slay and go off, Queen?
I don't.
But he can describe it.
I know the essence of slay and go off queen.
Yeah.
All right, is this you?
Yeah.
Which
Slay.
I don't like war movies at all, so I thought that was interesting.
I was like, that doesn't make sense.
It's a movie about brothers, is it not?
It's
a beautiful,
so good.
Yeah.
It's so good. I've never
And Bike Riders is excellent.
incredible.
Yeah, that
Like
It
that was
changed my
one of my
life.
favorite movies of last year.
Yeah, it was
Who's
really
who's in that?
It's like
Austin Butler and
Oh, Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy.
It's just really good.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty epic.
Do you understand the shade button? Do you know what that is?
No,
Okay.
the shade button.
No explanation.
In RuPaul's Drag Race, there is a noise that happens when anybody's like throwing shade at the other person or like being snarky.
Oh.
And it's like ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. And it's like there's a website that you can use to like play that sound. And we played it while we watched this movie because it's just nothing but gossip
It
for
is.
like 2.5 hours.
But RuPaul is not in the movie.
No.
Oh,
No.
Couldn't be further from it.
quite a disappointment.
White smoke comes out.
Slay go off.
I'd have been looking for RuPaul the whole time. I heard RuPaul's in this, guys. Just wait for it. All right, who are you? I want to switch these back just because of Singing in the Rain, but we're not going to.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, don't switch them back.
Okay.
Michaela.
This is correct.
Oh, you did it.
Why
Yeah.
does Singing in the Rain confuse you?
I don't know. It's just it's an old musical. Why are you watching that?
Because those are the best.
Old musical.
All musicals are the best.
The best old musical. It's probably the best musical. It's the blueprint for all musicals going forward. Movie musicals, especially. It's the blueprint.
I'm so scared.
Okay.
And Emperor's New
I'm not
Groove.
gonna argue it.
Emperor's New
Emperor's New
Groove.
Groove.
Let's talk about one of your 4 favorite
I fully
movies.
agree with that.
Yes, it's like one of the best Disney, and like they just kind of just went off the wall and just did whatever they wanted to in terms of like.
So it's known as being an
animation.
outlier.
It is. It's like no princesses. It's not a musical.
Also,
Maybe
the
we should watch it with the
jokes per
kids.
minute
and
in
the
that
jokes per
movie,
minute is just like
it's-
minute after minute. And then Eartha Kitt is in it, which is like she's like my inspo,
Okay.
my life inspo. So she's Yzma. So Eartha Kitt, you.
It makes sense.
It makes
that's
sense.
me.
There you go.
Okay. Maybe I'll check it out.
What if I said I also have never seen it?
Please watch it. Highly recommend. Highly recommend.
This could be your
And
way
you'll
in.
understand.
This could be your
why I
way
said
in.
my
So
life.
Madison, even though you were vocal about all these, this was you.
I like movies. I want to be clear. I've only ever done one review on Letterboxd because I just don't want anyone to ever pull up my Letterboxd and be like, she said a mean thing about this movie. Like, I just can't handle that.
Oh,
emotionally.
really?
But when I saw Burt Reynolds in this movie, something moved within me. And I just, let me tell you, that is like my unholy trinity of like Tom Selleck, Burt Reynolds, Pedro Pascal.
You like a mustache as well.
Yeah.
You're like a mustachioed man.
Man with a mustache. I see
Mustache will do it.
it will do it for me.
Yeah.
So,
Great,
thank you.
great.
So if you know
Okay.
a man with a mustache, please send him my way, and I will review him 5 stars in the heart. So
right.
Do you have
Very
the
much.
Do you have the picture of Burt Reynolds posing
In the
naked,
bear? Of course.
like up in your
Have
up
you
in
not
your
looked at
room?
my laptop in the bullpen? It's just Burt.
Oh.
Oh, doing the pose.
Yeah.
We once ate at a restaurant that had that picture
What's the
Huge.
restaurant?
painted on one whole wall.
Weird
was
little
a
question.
bar.
What's the restaurant?
It was while we were on tour. What city was that?
What city was that? I'm moving.
It was a funny name.
Just to sit in this booth and
Yeah.
Not visit.
eat
just
my
there.
triple
Jenna
dipper.
would remember.
Yeah, you don't want any food.
We'll let you know when we
That is
remember.
the
Canon, it's a
Dolly
Chili's.
Parton and Burt Reynolds, though?
Yeah.
That's,
Doesn't
I
any
wish
better
I was
than that.
Dolly.
All right.
And I
I
wish-
need you to watch some movies.
I need
like
you.
this whole bit of you
Have
not
you
watching
genuinely-
movies.
Yeah.
I need you to get into it.
Yeah.
Like
It's sad.
it's 2025.
Sometimes I find myself and I'm just looking at the screen
Yeah.
that the movie's on.
What?
So you're not,
What do you mean?
I'm like, you know how if you've got a pet,
What?
like a dog, and you try to get them to look
Right.
at the movie, but they're just looking at the fact that it's they're just looking at a
Do that for
television.
Jade a whole lot? Do you?
I do that.
You
Me and
just
Jade just watched
hold
the
the little
we
head.
watched
Just
the
watch the
screen in
movie.
front of the
You just watch
see
the
that,
movie.
Oh
you
my
see that
God.
things are moving, but absorb nothing.
right.
Okay.
wow.
It's normal.
You shouldn't have kept that to yourself.
Go to the doctor.
All right.
Can I have my card back?
It's not completed. Yeah, you can own that. Wondering what happens here on the weekend? Watch Good Mythical Weekend to find out.
Everything
Had
on
to
this
get 'em
show
out.
is true. We've never put a falsehood out into the world.